Hello everyone, welcome to High-Tech Study Plus. In today's video, we are going to discuss certain important concepts of the chapter Electricity from class 10th. So, let us begin. First of all, let us discuss something about electric current and circuit. Let us discuss first about electric current. So, whenever there is a flow of electric charge through a conductor, then it constitutes electric current. Conductor is any body that allows electric current to pass through it. Electric current is expressed by amount of charge flowing through a particular area per unit time. This means in 1 second, what amount of charge is flowing through that particular area is used to express the electric current. In circuits, electrons, that is the negatively charged particles, constitute the flow of charges. The direction of electric current is taken opposite to the direction of flow of electron. Now we can remember it in this way. Suppose I write here Cl minus and suppose I write here Na plus. Na plus is the ion of sodium. The electronic configuration of sodium is 281 and that of Na plus is 28. Similarly, in case of chlorine, the electronic configuration is 288 and that of chlorine is 287. So we can clearly see that Na plus has lost 1 electron and Cl minus has gained 1 electron. So we can remember it in this way, that negatively charged bodies, they have excess of electrons, whereas positively charged bodies have less electrons. So we can remember it in this way, that electron will always flow from an area where it is present in large quantities. That means a negatively charged part to a positively charged part, and electric current thus will flow from positive to negative. So this is one of the simplest way in which we can remember this. Now if we write it mathematically, then I is equal to Q by T, where I is used to refer to electric current and Q refers to the charge and T refers to time. So if we write it in SI units, then the unit of charge is coulomb, that of time is seconds, that of electric current is ampere, and we write it as a capital A. So if 1 ampere of current flows through a conductor, what does it mean? 1 ampere is that current which is constituted by the flow of 1 coulomb of charge. So we will be taking all this in SI unit. So 1 ampere will be equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second, as I have written here. So 1 ampere is constituted by the flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second. And if these are the things, then there must be a device which is used to measure current, and the device is known as ammeter. Ampere, ammeter. Next, this is an electric circuit. Now let us try to find out in which direction the electrons will flow and in which direction the electric current will flow. As you can see here, this is a bulb, this is ammeter, and this is a key. This is the battery. The larger lines represent a positive charge and the smaller ones represent a negative charge. Now as we have already discussed, electrons will flow from negative to positive. This means this will be the direction of flow of electrons in this circuit. Electric current will flow in its opposite direction, so the flow of electric current will be in this direction. So this was all about electric current and circuit. Now let us try to solve a numerical given in page 200 of the NCERT book. Here we have been asked to calculate the number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb of charge. 1 coulomb of charge and that of electrons. Now we already know that 1 electron has a charge of 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So simply we have to apply the unitary method. So first we will be writing 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb is the charge of 1 electron. So 1 coulomb will be the charge of 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 electrons. On solving it further, we will get the answer.